You're hearing this message for a reason. Today, Jesus has a strange message. This is special. You've been brought to this video to hear Jesus' compelling message. You're right if you feel a peculiar pull or know something big is going to happen. Listen, these words may transform your life. The cops stormed your area, therefore you'll be arrested and jailed. Though unbelievable, this may be the truth unfolding before your eyes. Something sinister is happening, and soon your life will be rocked in ways you never imagined. Be prepared for the unexpected. Know that every word here was deliberately chosen to guide you on a spiritual journey as you read. The next event will startle you and provide you with divine direction for an uncertain future. Type, "I am ready" in the comments below to claim this Jesus message before continuing. This is not a coincidence. It's meant for you. It's occurring now. Now, my beloved, let me remind you of the power of sowing into the kingdom. In Luke 6:38, the word says, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." This is your moment to partner with this message and claim the overflowing blessings of God. From the Super Thanks button next to the YouTube subscribe button, I humbly invite you to sow a seed of $50 or more. Your generosity is a declaration of faith, a step toward unlocking the abundant life Jesus has planned for you. Every act of giving is a seed planted in the garden of God's favor, and it will yield a harvest of blessings. Thanks to your support, we will pluck fruit from the garden of God and make you live in paradise. Together, we are advancing the kingdom, building lives of faith, and walking boldly into the promises of God. Take this step of faith today and watch how He transforms your life. The time is now. Claim your blessings. The police raid is merely the start of their invasion of your area. You saw the flashing lights and heard the sirens. Change is happening, but more. A truth is developing before your eyes, and you'll be dragged into something bigger than you think. The arrest was planned and orchestrated. You were arrested for a reason. Your soul and future are at stake in a spiritual fight you've been unaware of. More than a raid, this is a wake-up call to decide. You must choose a route now. Jesus sent this word to guide you. Feel like something greater is happening in your life? Claim this strong message with "I believe" in the comments. You are worthy of greatness in Jesus' eyes. Authorities don't want you to know. You've lived in darkness, ruled by outside forces. This arrest is merely the start of more. The system is meant to confound and take away your control, but you vary. You've been chosen to get this. Jesus has been watching over you and guiding your every move, and now He wants you to break free from your chains. Why you? Why now? Because your life has a plan you don't understand. Remember, Jesus is always with you, ready to lead you to victory, despite the chaos. This arrest and raid are signs of the spiritual battle around you. You are protected, so don't worry. Believe today's message. Type "I am free" in the comments below to take charge of your life and follow Jesus. Take the message and join the divine purpose. Sitting in your room watching the activities outside your window may overwhelm you. The police raid is just the start, so don't be afraid. Something bigger is at play. Jesus wants you to wake up and recognize that your surroundings are part of a divine design. Now is the time to fulfill your destiny. The raid and arrest are signs to act now. Questions include, why now? Why me? Trust me, you've been living in the shadow of something better. Jesus is bringing you out of darkness. Your arrest may be traumatic, but it's the first step toward liberation. Remember, God never offers us insurmountable problems. Trust that everything is leading to your next chapter. You are stronger than you realize. Type "I trust" in the comments below if you believe this divine message. You're heading somewhere great. Hold on. This is just the start. Something new is coming when you had fear before. As we explore this message, you'll realize that the arrest and raid serve a purpose. The tipping moment. You've gone too far to turn back. Why are you listening? You're intended to hear what's next. This is about your life, those around you, and most importantly, your spiritual destiny. Jesus always knew your path. Now he's showing you. The raid and arrest aren't punishment. Redemption brings you out of darkness into the light. Future events will transform you. This is your chance. Never let fear stop you. About to enter your destiny. Comment, I am ready for change. Action is required after hearing the message. As the cops process the raid, you may feel panicked. All the uncertainty can be overpowering. You may be afraid, but God's plan is always better. Your upcoming arrest is just a part of your tale. You are being led to something greater than you thought. Your path turns here. Jesus guides you through the spiritual realm while the authorities focus on the physical. Today's message is a wake-up call to act, grow, and change. You have company. Jesus walks with you through every hardship. This moment is crucial, but brief. What follows defines you. Resist fear. Keep your trust that everything is happening for a reason. Accept this as part of your spiritual transformation. Comment, I trust the journey if you believe in the process. How you handle the police raid is what defines you, not the storm itself. This is only a catalyst to help you achieve more. Your calling is greater. Jesus' heavenly word is clear. Rise above this time and embrace redemption. Every experience and difficulty has led you here. Prepared. Let go of the past. Trust in God's plan and move forward into His intended future. Your time to shine. Post, I am redeemed in the comments to accept your fate. This is your message of hope and strength. Claim your future. As the crisis escalates, you must realize its genuine character. The police raid and arrest are part of a wider strategy you don't know about. You see, these incidents aren't random. Hidden forces have shaped your life behind the scenes. The raid may seem random, but you're in the storm for a reason. This is about soul progress, not just you. The chaos around you is a divine warning that something will shake your foundation. These spiritual energies have always surrounded you. Fear not. The transformation process includes this. You were supposed to witness this event because you can conquer it. You're being groomed for an inconceivable future that will take you far. Remember that Jesus is leading, watching over, and pushing you to be your best as you face these hardships. You shed the old and welcome the new now. Do you sense this transformation's power? If so, write, I am chosen in the comments below and say, you're ready for your new journey. Now that the raid has started, all you knew is gone. The illusions you previously believed are dissolving. You can no longer rely on past luxuries that kept you mediocre. Here, the rubber hits the road. Now you see that you are in a spiritual fight between light and darkness, between good and evil that have sought to bind you for so long. The stunning truth is that you were never meant to live in darkness. You were picked to escape this world and fulfill your heavenly purpose. Your arrest is your awakening, not your failure. You're not being held back. You're being set free from years of chains that have bound you. Though it feels like a setback, this is your biggest breakthrough. Can you feel the walls closing in, only to realize that you're breaking them down with your own strength? If you feel the walls falling and are ready to step into the light, write, I am free in the comments below. Now, let me share this truth with you. Galatians 6:9 reminds us, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. This is your season to sow in faith and expect a divine harvest. From the Super Thanks button next to the YouTube subscribe button, I humbly invite you to plant a seed of $50 or more. Your faith-filled giving will not only transform your own life but help advance the message of hope and freedom to others. Thanks to your support, we will pluck fruit from the garden of God and make you live in paradise. Together, We are stepping into the blessings, breaking through the barriers, and claiming the victory God has already prepared for us. Take this bold step of faith today and watch how God multiplies it in your life. Your breakthrough starts now. The implications of this raid and the looming arrest will challenge you like never before. This is the ultimate test of faith, resolve, and trust in God's plan. The world will attempt to convince you this is the end, but it's not. You're only starting your redemption path. You will realize your hidden strength. God chose you for a task. You're called to shine in a world that needs it above the chaos. This is your test to choose righteousness. Jesus asks, will you choose the light or stay in the shadows with dread and doubt? You decide. Though difficult, the future is worth it. Will you stand tall no matter what? If you're ready to rise and follow Jesus, write "I choose light" in the comments. Your arrest is approaching and your concerns are growing. You may feel out of control and like the world is coming apart. Remember that the real war is not with authorities or outside forces. The real fight is within. You must defeat fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Shadows cloud your mind and obscure the truth. However, Jesus gives you the power to overcome. He gave you everything you need to stand steady. You overcame obstacles earlier. This time, the stakes are bigger. How you handle this moment of truth will shape your journey. Your anxieties cannot defeat you. You are stronger than your enemies. With Jesus, nothing can stop you. Are you ready to finally overcome your fears? Write, "I am fearless" in the comments below to overcome your fear and embrace your power. As the police process the raid and reality sinks in, you may wonder what happens. Following anarchy, what happens? Storm aftermath, what happens? Yes, a new dawn is approaching. The storm will pass, leaving you stronger, more focused, and ready for your wonderful future. This test shouldn't break you. It's supposed to shape you into your true self. You are being purified, refined, and readied for something larger than you thought. This is your first step toward greatness. No longer are you afraid. You no longer doubt their strength. You will overcome all obstacles and enjoy your true life. Are you ready to start over and walk into your glory? If you want to live Jesus' future, write, "I am ready for glory" in the comments. Know that the arrest, raid, fear, and uncertainty will lead you to your actual destiny as you begin this new chapter. Though difficult, this is a heavenly chance. You were chosen for a higher role than you realize. You were called to inspire others, shine a light in the darkness, and guide the lost to the truth. The world may seem daunting, but with Jesus, you can overcome anything. Your power exceeds your awareness, and the future is yours. Are you ready to claim your destiny and achieve greatness? If you're ready to take charge of your future and follow your path, write, "I claim my destiny" below. This is your chance. Don't miss it. Start your excellence journey now. We will now move on to the second important divine message. It's not a coincidence that you're viewing this. You're going to hear God's unusual message. This message can transform your life. Everything happening now is part of a larger scheme organized by a higher power. All the signals and cautions led up to this. Your guardian angels are working hard behind the scenes to convince you to listen, which makes you feel uneasy. Something big is happening in your life that could shock you. Worry not, God will help you. You should prepare immediately. The police have found new evidence linking you to a case. No ordinary case. This is disturbing. What was hidden is now revealed, and everything is fitting into place unexpectedly. Your acts may have been inconsequential or overlooked, but suddenly they're being scrutinized. The investigation took a major turn which might change everything for you. The fact that this happened in a place you frequent makes it even more shocking. That area now holds crucial case evidence. Police are arriving and additional details will be revealed. This is serious and not a coincidence. The following step is critical. God wants you to avoid this area at all costs. Don't go before the cops. Your presence there could further implicate you, something you cannot afford. Listen closely and act intelligently now. Claim this message with "I am listening." God wants you to hear this clearly. He wants you to grasp the gravity of this moment. Life may seem usual, yet today is different. Now is the moment to notice the signs. If you ignore this warning, it may be too late. You may feel overwhelmed or stuck, yet God is with you. He's giving you an opportunity to change. This message is meant to be heavy. Wake-up call. For those wondering where to go in life, this is it. If you're not careful, the increasing evidence could be used against you. Don't despair. The tipping point is now. You can fix things before it's too late. God's hand guides you. You can avoid the worst with faith. You're not alone. The road ahead may be difficult, but God can help you. Claim this message and commit to doing the right thing by typing, "I will follow the path." You may think you understand this case. Maybe you think it's just avoiding one spot and waiting for things to quiet down. Not the whole story. God is revealing you there's more to this than you think. A deeper look at this case reveals darker depths. Its participants, goals, and web of falsehoods are complicated. You're involved in something far more complicated than expected. Initial evidence points to you. More information will emerge soon, and unless you act now, they won't be good. We must end all ties to this case. The slightest involvement could get you deeper into this quagmire. Every choice you make now will affect your future. Police may not have all the facts, but they will. They will search for anyone connected to this case, even if the relationship looks slight. It will be tougher to escape the darkness the longer you stay, but God gives you an opportunity to escape. By following this caution, you can transform your life and avert bigger issues. Better to be prepared than surprised when the truth comes out. Don't delay as God offers to secure your future. Claim this message with "I am prepared" and act today. Something more surprising is coming. The authorities are active. They plan a risky move. You may believe you have time, but the police are accumulating information quickly. If you're not careful, you could get caught in the turmoil when they act. Still, hope exists. You can choose wisely today and avoid a circumstance that could ruin everything you've worked for. Not too late, but that window is closing fast. Waiting makes it harder to avoid consequences. Every decision you make now matters. Don't delay. Every move you make will be scrutinized by the authorities. Good news. God will protect you. You may choose wisely and protect your future. Your moment has arrived. Your decision today will shape your life. In your hands. You must avoid case-related locations. Don't think you're not involved. Even a minor connection can lead you deeper into danger. Be aware. Be careful. Every choice matters now. Clear your name before things get out of hand. God offers freedom, but you must accept it. Even if it's unclear, you must trust His plan. Though the cops have new evidence, your trust is greater. Your faith and will to choose well can safeguard you. Take action now. Guard yourself. Guard your future. You must follow God's path to escape. The cycle of events has begun. You must halt it. Everything moves swiftly. The authorities are closing and the evidence is growing, and time is running out. You cannot delay this. This can only be avoided by acting now. If you follow God's plan, you can avoid the worst and go with dignity. Reluctance could change everything. Remember, you have company. Your God is with you every step of the road and has showed you how to overcome this. Just trust Him. Have faith and make good decisions. It may seem overwhelming, yet God can help you escape the mess. Think carefully about your next step. Choose wisely and confidently. Trust that God will protect and lead you safely. Claim, "I am free" to start your freedom journey. You are at a crossroads. Your next move will release or trap you. Far beyond any inquiry or case, this is about fate. choosing your life's next steps. People that want to exploit you are watching. They expect you to be silent and inactive. They don't know you. Take charge now. The weight of what you're confronting may seem overwhelming. Remember that you have more than facts or laws on your side. Your protection is wonderful. You're guided by God. You're intended for more than this chaos. You can fix it now that God's shown you the path. The facts are alarming. It will worsen if you don't act fast. The perpetrators have begun their plot. They think you're cornered. They believe you're imprisoned. Truthfully, you're not trapped unless you accept it. God watches over you. He showed you the storm and it's coming. You can still change your future. Acting requires guts, strength, and wisdom. Do not delay. Every second counts. Never let fear stop you. Act now before it's late. Trust your inner strength. Step forth and know you're not alone. In every situation, God is with you. You control your future. Take charge. I conclude by encouraging faith, prayer, and openness to God's benefits. It stresses wisdom, thankfulness, and trust in God's purpose despite ambiguity. It gives hope, confidence, and a call to action to follow divine purpose and experience God's grace. Father says today, where you hear me is where the enemy will speak. Knowing what I say and speaking from comprehension will prevent deception. After filling yourself with my word, ask what you want and it will be done, because your words become powerful and effective, sharper than a two-edged sword, and will do good rather than harm. To keep saying things you don't mean opens the way to an unwanted reality. Use of death for emphasis is not a faith-filled declaration. When pushing through life, mention what promotes miracles and positive momentum. Doubt steals and keeps you focused. Jesus was amazed when the centurion responded, "Speak the word alone, and my servant shall be healed." Great faith is believing beyond what you can see and receiving beyond what you can sense to receive and make miracles in your life. I can do exceedingly, abundantly far over anything you ask or think, according to your power. More word increases faith. More faith yields better results. Faith, hope, and love are shaping your future, drawing everything you need to achieve your dreams. Keep your faith. It pays off.